There we go. Might help if I take my microphone off mute. Today, I'm going to be golfing in Dubai. This is the Els Club in Dubai that was designed by Theodore Ernest Ernie Els, who's a South African professional golfer. He's a former world #1. He's also known as the Big Easy due to his imposing physical stature. I'm just reading all this right off Wikipedia. He's 6'3", and says he's won 71 career victories, 4 championships. So the reason he designed the Els Club in Dubai is because he wanted to make the game more accessible to thousands of players throughout the region. So anyway, I was looking up the weather in Dubai, and it's 108 degrees right now. Well, that was the high for Dubai today, and you know, I am in southern Utah, and I think it's about 108 degrees outside here right now.
The risk of clearing the front left bunker from the tee
if
might be rewarded with a
out
spot on the
golfing
green.
in this weather right now, I think they're insane. Absolutely insane to be golfing in this. Anyway, so the point of this whole video is basically just to give a bunch of nonsensical commentary to a video game, because I know you'd much rather be watching a video game and listening to someone talk about the video game than actually playing the video game. So I did the hard work and I played the video game for you so I can talk about it and tell you all about the experience. So here I am on, I don't even know what hole I'm on right now because I was talking, oh, I'm on the second hole. It's a par 3. Here I am putting for a birdie. For those of you that don't know, that means I'm 1 under par. If you don't know what par is, I really don't want to explain it to you. Just look up the rules for golf on
a golfer who drives for
Wikipedia,
distance on
and
this
you
par
can
4
figure it
must
out.
clear a sea
So
of
basically,
bunkers
if
to
I were
earn the
golfing
short
this
iron to
golf
the
course
flagstick.
here, I would not be walking the course. I would have a golf cart. I don't know if they let you have a golf cart on this course, but if they don't, I think they're sadistic. So I would definitely want a golf cart to golf this cart. I'd want a big old ice chest full of water. I wouldn't even want soda pop or beer in that ice chest. I would want water, because I would get so dehydrated playing this course, even if I'm driving around in a golf cart. Only other way I think I'd play this course is maybe in the winter. I don't know what Dubai is like in the winter. I imagine it's a little bit cooler. I mean, it is a freaking desert. I think whoever planned out this city was insane. But hey, Dubai's there. It's a big city. It's got some big skyscrapers. People live there. These houses around the course look pretty nice. If I were ever going to play this course, I would have to be super rich, which I'm not. There's a few lakes on this course that you'll see. Basically, see, what I'm doing here is I'm challenging myself to be able to play 18 holes of golf and talk about it the entire time, and at the same time try and be funny, which actually is a lot harder now that I'm doing it than I thought it would be. I thought this would be like hilarious, and at this point I'm like running out of stuff to say, you know, because on my other video I like pretty much said all the funny stuff I thought I could think of. Once again, my golfer's not wearing any kind of loud clothing, but he is doing good this time. So, well, he got a bogey on that. So, you know, we can probably attribute that to his
shortest hole in the
more
course, and it
conservative
protects itself
clothing.
from birdies with a
I
dome-like
chopped up
green
this
surrounded
video
by bunkers.
into hole by hole. I'm using fraps to capture. and then I'm using Snagit to narrate. Just Snagit would not let me capture video from the game, so I had to use Fraps to capture the video. Fraps gives me extremely large files, like it's probably a gig for every hole, so I've just used up 18 gigs of my hard drive playing a golf game, so I could talk to people about it on YouTube. Because again, I know you don't want to play the game. I know you just want to watch someone play it. Because basically you're not ambitious. You're living in your mother's basement, and you know, and you basically got to the point where you become so lethargic that you can't even play video games anymore. You just watch people play them and talk about them, and you live vicariously through those people that are playing those video games, and you wish you were us. I mean, I know right now, you watching me play this game, you wish you were me playing this game, you know, but I know you've atrophied to such a point that, you know, you can't move your hands anymore. You basically atrophied to the point where you've lost all your hand-eye coordination. So you know, I'm grateful to be able to do you a service and play this game for you so that you can play vicariously through me, and then also provide the commentary
and it's to avoid letting your
so
shot
that
stray to the left.
you kind of understand the experience that I'm going through as I'm playing this game. Now, I actually played this game earlier, so I'm not playing it right now. You know, because I'm not coordinated enough to like give commentary and play the game at the same time. You know, some of those Minecraft aficionados are more coordinated at doing that. You know, but you know, I think they're the exception to the man children out there, and they have not completely atrophied to the point where they can't play the game. But I'm predicting here probably in the next 5 years they will atrophy to that point. Now, I am going to make the effort to get out and actually play some real golf, not just virtual golf, because I am afraid of that atrophy, where I might lose the use of my legs and my arms if I don't actually get outside and play some golf. Like I mentioned earlier, it is about 111 degrees outside right now, so this is not the kind of weather where anyone would want to be out playing golf unless they had rabies. I have seen some golfers out there that have rabies. They are foaming at the mouth. It's pretty scary. If I was working in that pro shop, I'd be pretty scared to see some rabid golfers coming in. I don't think any of them are wearing any of this Electronic Arts logo gear. I don't know. I just don't think the style's catching on. Silicon Valley is not really known as a fashion capital
it may be tempting to play for position
of the world. I think they're more like a video game and technology capital. I just don't think they're front runners on the fashion front. So I think electronics art should really just stay out of fashion design and stick with video games. You know, but that's just my opinion. You know, I guess if they want to diversify their business, that's fine, you know, but I always say like if you're like a computer software company, you could always set up a lemonade stand outside your software company and sell lemonade too to diversify your business. But I mean, that's not really your strong point. You know, so you kind of just stick at what you're good at doing. You know, lemonade sales, you know, Electronic Arts, if they want to sell lemonade, maybe they do a good job at it, but you know, I just think they need to stay out of the fashion design business and stick with video games. Now, how they actually got the scenery on this video game, I have no idea. I didn't go and research that on Wikipedia, because Wikipedia is such a reputable website for doing research. Everything on Wikipedia is peer-reviewed by the scientific community and by the scholastic community. If you cite Wikipedia on a master's thesis, your professor will know that you really are at the top of your game as far as research goes, because Wikipedia is just probably the best source you could use for writing any kind of master's thesis or doctorate level work. It's got to be Wikipedia. So here we are. What hole am I on? I don't even know what I just. Let's see. Oh man, I'm on 6th hole.
Depending on how you look at it, the view from the tee box on hole number 7 is either beautiful or terrifying.
This is a funky looking hole here that's got a lake on the left. How that water does not evaporate in the 111 degree temperature, I don't know. Is it ocean water or is it fresh water? Is it coming from underground springs? Is it coming from a well? How do they keep the golf course that green? That's what I want to know. You know, here in southern Utah, we're in the middle of the Mojave Desert, and they get water out of the Virgin River, out of the reservoirs. I guess they get it out of wells and springs, you know, and that's how they keep the golf courses green here. So I imagine Dubai somewhere. I guess Dubai's got enough money that they could use desalinate. I can't even say the word. You know, those things that get the salt water, get the salt out of the salt water and make it drinking water. You know, it's pretty expensive. Desalinization, is that what they call it? Anyway, so here I am doing a pitch up to this green. I slightly pushed it. Alright, so I'm putting for birdie. I'm going to use a little putt preview cheat. You know, now in real golf, you don't have a putt preview. You could do a mulligan, like right here. I could putt the ball just to see how it's going to break and then drop another ball right in its place and then putt the second ball and then not take the score on the first ball but take the score on the second ball and you know, and play the score off the mulligan. I have been known to do that where I play with 2 balls and then play my better ball. And it's not cheating if you're playing by yourself. It's practice. Now,
if you want to hit it a long way off the tee on this par 5, you'd better make sure you keep it straight.
Actively competing. By actively competing, I mean trying out for my high school golf team, which I did not make. I couldn't use mulligans, and that's probably why I didn't make the high school golf team, because I was relying on mulligans. Now, another thing of note here is I am playing from the gold tees, which is the equivalent of the women's tees. Now, I guess they wanted to get away from the stigma of a man playing from women's tees, so they made them gold instead of red. Now, when I was, you know, before I became a teenager and could actually hit the ball, my grandfather, who taught me how to golf, would have me play from the women's tees. It was, I don't know. It was a little bit embarrassing, to say the least. Even a, you know, even a 10-year-old kid playing from women's tees, it's embarrassing. So anyway, when I got old enough, my grandpa would have me start playing from the white tees, and when I was trying out for the high school golf team, I had to play from the blue tees, and I never played from the blue tees before, and so that was an additional challenge. And anyway, you'll probably notice through my videos that I don't cuss, I don't use foul language. I guess I'm diverging a little bit from the Minecraft men children, in that I don't use foul language when I make videos, and I really don't find it necessary to sound like I'm in a Pentecostal church shouting God and Jesus all the time, because you know, frankly, golf is just not that exciting. I don't think Minecraft's that exciting either. If I had to pick between the two, I'd take golf. Golf's way more exciting than Minecraft. You know, you can actually make money at playing golf. Well, not computer golf, but you can make money playing golf if you're good at it. I don't know of any professional Minecraft players. I think the best Minecraft players are probably, 45-year-old men that
The front
still
nine
live in their
finishes with the
mother's
longest
house.
par 4 on the golf course.
And aside from their mother, the only woman they ever saw was last time they went to high school. Aside from that, they don't get out in the sun. At this point, if they did go out in the sun, they'd probably burn up. I think they much have vampire characteristics. I don't know necessarily that they're like living off human blood or anything like that, but they probably are sleeping in coffins in their mother's basements when they're not playing Minecraft. I really think their mother should cut them off. Just quit paying for their internet. Make them go get a job so that they have to pay for their internet at least. If these mothers made these guys get jobs and actually have to pay for their own internet, I would say that would probably reduce the number of Minecraft narration videos by about 75%. And honestly, I think mothers could do us all a service by making their man children go out and get jobs, so that we don't have to suffer with these mindless Minecraft narration videos that our preteens and teens are watching. Because frankly, our kids are living vicariously through these people,
the 10th is a fair but challenging
and
par
our kids
4.
are going to atrophy. If they're going to be involved with a video game, they need to play it. They need to not watch other people play video games. There's just no point to it. I mean, you're watching me play golf vicariously, and you're probably like sitting here going, man, I wish I could golf as good as this guy. You know what? I've been playing this game 2 days, and I'm already like golfing subpar golf on here. Okay, if you look at my other video, I didn't golf subpar. I think I shot 7 over. But in that one, I was actually in an actual competition, so it made it a little bit more difficult. On this one, I kind of lowered the difficulty a little bit. Basically, no wind. The roughs are not as deep, so if I hit my ball in the rough, it's not going to be as onerous to hit it out of there. That's the other thing I'm going to do in these videos, is I'm going to just throw out words out there that you're not going to understand, like the word onerous. I've used the word atrophy, a plethora of times during this video. I'm not going to explain what atrophy is. If you don't know what it is, that's what a dictionary is for. If you don't have a dictionary, there is a Google feature where you can type in the word define and then type the word that you're trying to define right after it. It's great. I use it all the time. I mostly use it to make sure that I'm spelling words right. But I also do have a built-in spell checker with my web browser that helps me spell those words. One of the words I have a really hard time spelling is par. So like when I'm talking about golf, I don't know how to spell par. It's like, is it P-A-A-R, is it P-A-I-R, or is it P-A-R? So like I have to use that spell check feature to know how to spell par when I'm writing about golf. Obviously, when I'm talking about golf, I know how to pronounce it, so I don't really need a dictionary to tell me how to pronounce a word like par. Word like bogey, that one might be a little bit more hard to pronounce. Oh man, I'm on the 11th hole. Man, you know how hard it is to BS through 18 holes of golf on a video game? Now, if this was real golf, we'd already have been out on the course, about 1 hour the way I play, but you know, if I were in a foursome with a bunch of 70-year-old men, I'd probably be on my 3rd hour right now. I'd be looking at a 6-hour day of golf out on this course, and being that it's in Dubai, 111 degrees, walking 6 hours in the sun at 111 degrees, yeah. Honestly, I don't know if anyone has ever played this entire course, all 18 holes, in the middle of July and lived to tell about it. I'm going to have to gather they probably made it to about the 6th hole and died from heat exhaustion or got rushed to the hospital for heat stroke. I don't see how it's even possible to play this course in the summer months. Even in the late spring or early autumn, I don't think it's possible to play this course. If you have a golf cart to drive around, possibly. Now, do they have air-conditioned golf carts? I would probably say yeah. I was looking at the green fees for this course, and it's like $985 to play 18 holes at this course. And you have to reserve it with a credit card, and you have to give them 48 hours to cancel your reservation. Otherwise, they're going to charge your credit card $985. Is this course worth $985 to play? Well, I don't know, because I'm playing it for free, but I'm playing it virtually. I don't know. What do you think? Does that course look like it's worth $985 to play? It's pretty. It's a pretty course. I don't know. Basically, when you're playing a course like this, you are creating a memory, right? So that memory you create playing this course, is it actually worth $985? That's the thing. And all of those of you that are like playing this game vicariously through me, I should be charging all of you $985 for viewing this video on YouTube, but I'm not charging you. I am doing you a favor. If anything, I hope this encourages you to actually go out and like buy a set of clubs and go out to a golf course and take some lessons from a pro and start playing the game of golf. You need to get out of your mother's basement and do something, because your arms are going to shrivel up, your legs are going to shrivel up, and then you're not going to be able to play Minecraft. And I mean, the main focus of your life is playing Minecraft. So I'm just trying to help you out by giving you a skill that will prolong your Minecraft playing abilities, so that your body doesn't go into total atrophy. I would recommend that if you do play golf, that you walk the 18 holes carrying your bag of clubs. Then you get the full experience. If you're driving a cart, it's just going to prolong the atrophy. The other thing I would recommend that you do if you're going to play golf, and this is just it's proven, it's been proven scientifically, you need loud clothing. Okay, what I mean by loud clothing is you need like day glow colors. Okay, think of 1980s day glow. You need like blaze orange shirts, hot pink shirts, neon green
Bunkers
shirts.
On this par 4 are designed to capture tee shots that wander to either side of the fairway, but the majority of them are on the left.
You know, if you get like a multicolored shirt with all those colors I just mentioned, that's even better. That's going to make your score go down. And a lower score in golf is better. So you want a low score. See, I'm 6 under par right now. that's good. The lower your score in golf, the better. Okay, basically the object of golf is to put the ball in the hole in as few shots as you possibly can. Each hole, this is a par 4 hole, so basically it means if you want to get the average score for this, I guess like the even score for this, then you need to put the ball in the hole in 4 shots. So if you're playing par golf, that means on the average you're putting the ball in the hole in 3 shots on par 3 holes, 4 shots on par 4 holes, and 5 shots on par 5 holes. And the length of the hole is pretty much what determines the par rating. Your par 3 holes are usually the holes where you can put the ball on the green in 1 shot and then put it in 1 or 2 shots. So here I am on this par 4 hole, and I got like a super long putt here. This is my 4th shot. So I'm putting for par here, and I think I'm gonna miss it. Let's see. And yeah, I missed it. See, now I'm putting for a bogey, which is 1 over par. I don't know if that has to do with Humphrey Bogart or like what the etymology of that word is. It's probably some Scottish word.
The layout of the par 4 15th makes it one of the most difficult holes on the course.
Along the way. Now, was that a cart path to the left, or is that? Oh, that's a cart path. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was a cart path or a stream of water, but it's a cart path. So, you know, when I play this game, I like to pretend that I'm using a golf cart. So I am using a golf cart. It's got a big old ice chest in the back. It's stocked full of water so that I don't die from heat stroke. I am playing in 111 degree weather in Dubai with no breeze. Humidity is like about 3%. So basically my sweat is drying before I even feel the sweat. So I am a candidate right now for heat stroke. But I think my golfer is going to make it through all 18 holes because this is a video game, not real life. So just keep that in mind. Here I've got like a 5-mile putt for a birdie, and I'm using a little cheat. Oh, but I miss it. That little cheat it didn't work. And then I went like, I don't know, like 18 feet past that hole, and there we go. Oh, I put it in. I still got a par. So I think I made this too easy.
The layout of this par 4 gives heavy hitters a chance to drive the green with a straight one.
Par 4 hole, and I can't understand what the guy's saying. It's probably gonna sound louder when the video comes out. And big old skyscraper in the background there, and big old drive here, and let's see, and I'm on the green. Yay. Oh no, you know what, that was my shot preview. Oh boy, I got all excited for nothing there. Alright, here I am really hitting it. Alright. Oh, and it went in the sand trap. Oh boy. So now I gotta hit it out of the sand, and you know, the nice thing about playing video game golf is that when I do go in the sand trap, I don't have to rake up my footprints. For the next person, I guess my virtual caddy does that for me. My my virtual caddy's not like doing super bad on this one like he did on the other one, where basically his advice made me hit it in the lake like 5 times. So
the green on this par 3 is separated from the tee by fairway, desert, and a significant amount of rough.
I could drop a few F-bombs and swear a little bit, and maybe that would make it interesting. Alright, here I am on the 17th hole, par 3. I don't know what club I had, the 7-iron. I don't know. Alright, well I hit it short of the green anyway. Oh, no, that was just shot preview. Okay. So, oh, here we go. I've got the 9-iron. I'm going to put a little bit of backspin on it. So I'm kind of planning on hitting it past the flag and then having it spin back to the pin. Let's see if it works that way. Oh, I can't even see what's going on. The club's blocking it. Okay, there we are. On the front of the green, so here I am putting for a birdie. Like 28 feet to the hole here. Basically, that's almost like 10 yards to that hole there. So, like, if this was football, I'd be putting for a first down right here. You know, if we could combine golf and football, that would make a really interesting game. Putting for a first down, while you've got like a defensive end coming at you, trying to tackle you before you sink that putt. That would make this game so much more interesting. It's still more interesting than Minecraft. Alright, are we to the 18th hole yet? No.
The final hole at the Else Club is just like the man who designed it.
Oh yeah.
It's big.
Alright, yeah. We're to the 18th hole. Ernie Els designed this course. He's 6'3". They said this hole's big like him, so let's see what happens here. Because I don't remember. It's a par 5. I'm getting tired of talking about this game. I probably lost your interest clear back on the 6th hole where everyone else died of heat stroke.